I know that if Ojuzokalo does something or decides to take a step, things will be changing, but the key person there is Hope Uzodinma. Believe it or you leave it. You can insult anybody, that has become your normal way. There is no problem. But I want you to stop the insult. Why posting Ojuzokalo? Why attacking him? Why saying that he's not happy? What these guys can do, your papa no go fit do am. So keep quiet. The more you continue insulting these people, the more you spoil things. Remember that before Dim Chukwemeko Dimego returned back here, it was the Igbos who went and met Shagari. No be your papa. It was the Igbo leaders. It was Igbo elites and not you. Not you at the comment section. Your comment will not do anything in Nigeria. If you like, you listen. This is a strategic something. Some wise people, they've made calls. Some good people, before you talk, they have made calls. They've called people. They've called some elites saying, and they will tell you, Lele, this is the step to take, to follow. This is how to follow. This is where all of them will meet, and this thing will be like this. It will be discussed like this. You want to mount pressure on these people. These people are not the judge. They didn't sit in the courts. There is a commander-in-chief. There is one man whose name is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Whether you like it or not, for now, the man is there. Whether you hate him, Asina, before people should stop this thing they are doing. And they are circulating videos of Ojuzokalo. That Ojuzokalo is dancing, rejoicing that Nnamdi Kanu went to jail. Who does that? How do people reason? Do you know that since yesterday, I have noticed on social media here, some fools will come to my comment section and comment, and they will say that some of them say that I am happy now that Nnamdi Kanu was convicted. Do you see how stupid people talk? They attack everybody that they think they are doing good to Mazi. They attack, they insult anybody who might say something. And some of these things, if they leave it for you, you cannot do anything. People should stop these things they are doing. I will block you, Atunde. If you comment again, Thunder will fire you now. If I see your comment here again, I'll block you from here. You think I'm here to joke with any idiot? Do you think I get money from this Facebook? Thunder Babu will get that place. Fools. They don't hack into. Let me. I don't even need to talk to them. Come and get away from this page. Where's that fool? Facebook, allow me. Oh yeah, get out. Come and get away from here, you. People should stop these things. It has been done this way. The next thing you need to do is strategy. Hence, wisdom is profitable and most powerful. Why not go for wisdom? Why not go for wisdom? You will be there attacking everybody. These people whose strength ends at the comment section. The day I appeared at Nnamdi Kanu's court, I wasn't at the comment section saying I will be there. Wow. Or when you get to Abuja, you start fighting. 3 times. These talkatives, their papa, their mama, their uncle, they themselves, their DNA could not allow fear. I mean, fear could not allow their DNA to reign and identify in Abuja there. They did not do that. But they are the comment section. Some of them will come and type to you at the comment section that you hate Nnamdi Kanu. Even if anybody poses as a hater of Nnamdi Kanu, do you need to attack that person in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's behalf? Are you sick? All of you who went to school, all of you intellectuals, you want to your problem na aputa Ojuzokalo ka egbuo, uta nka ka egbuo, uta this one ka egbuo. By the time you insult everybody, me inside my heart here, as I'm seated here, I'm also pained. But let me tell you, me, I know too well. Okay. Somebody sing with Igbo. Helen, thank you. Odoromanya, no bro ma Senator Hope Uzodimma bata into this matter. Agbaga m gị Rochas. Enwere onye ọzọ mention n'ala Igbo for now. Mụ na agwa gị that as today, ọ bụrụ ma Hope Uzodimma tinye ahụ na this matter. Ọ bụrụ ma Senator Hope Uzodimma tinye ike tinye uche ya na this matter na ọ chọ ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nata. My brother, before God and man, Hope ga-eme ihe gị nwa mpa ga-emelifu. So ime ya insult na ye wepụ aka now. What will you gain? And there is no way eji kpọọ Igbo leaders meeting si ka e discuss ka a ga-esi wee mee ga meet a president ka ama ka a ga-esi wee mee ka Nnamdi Kanu wee nọta. A ga-akpọ your father. They will not mention you. Gị nwa ama nje there. Ojuzo Kanu will be there. This is not a joke. That Obi Kubana ị ga-eme insult. So a private individual who hustled his money. Government did not allocate any money to Obi Kubana, but I saw the comment section, people were even insulting him. In a mere insult, what gay your gain in Emia? As far as this matter is concerned, Obi Kubana, Nemi George Kanu one-on-one. All the Obi Kubana is to assess Hope Uzodimma. How for these people? Even when they have Ghana their message, they have something, seek for their number. Or their phone number or her phone, they will pick all these number they are chacho. More pick direct call or a pick WhatsApp call. Boy, we are no be other money help us these people. You that is a blogger, these people have access to you. Boy, any of them that phone. If you're a known person on this social space, before you call 3 governors, 2 will know you. Before any senator on Alibu here, they sleep on this internet, they watch what you do, they read comments. If you don't know, somebody will say that they are not on the internet. It is a lie. All of them are there. All of them, because as of today, internet rules the world. Even Mr. President said to you that he left the internet, that they insult hell out of him, which means he was reading before. You guys should stop this nonsense. Everybody, you want to use your own personal hatred on somebody. Use it to go and put another person into trouble at your comment, at your utterances on social media. Are you threatening Obi Kubana? Obi Kubana with a phone number. Hope was on. Hope and Hope we are there. Now, Peter Chineme, I will block you now, but let me respond to you. You are one of the fugitives that I'm talking about here. Iwo, a sacrosanct fool whose upbringing was so poor and low. Your low mentality, Gary in the morning, Gary in the night, Gary in the evening, has blocked your ways of reasoning. You cannot think like you can't communicate. You are a fool. You don't need to be in my page. You don't need to be here. I beg of you. You don't come on, get out. Oh yeah, get out from here. You come on, Sus out. Idiot. Today our class in there. You're even putting on apron. Come on, get out from here. You. Your father ain't one address. Your uncle's ain't one address. If anything happens to you now, nobody will even come out for the aid of 1 million naira, ordinary 1 million. Nobody will bring it. Or you stay quiet. If you don't know how to talk, stay quiet. Shut up. The man we are different. That could be an old video. You go and repost it. You want to antagonize Ojo Zakalo, who is better than you, former governor of Abia State for 8 years. He's the owner, manager, he's the director, he's the owner of a slot. If you don't know, a senator, if you meet this man one-on-one now, fool. There are by the time we destroy everything, by the time I may be shitara everything, attack everybody, scatter everybody, then who will speak for us? onye ga-ekwuziri Igbo ọnụ ya that time. Give one when he pass etc. Or comment section. Is that either you make video, you don't even have courage to. Okay, that time they said that Benjamin did this, Benjamin did that. Benjamin Kanu, former, current deputy speaker. You don't need to insult him. Everybody, everybody betray us. Nnamdi Kanu nọrọ onwe ya. Ọ bụkwa unu nwa. It is you guys ga-aga mobilize ya buru egbe ahụ ga kparịwa chọwa onye unu ga-egbuzi. Tag wa people sabo. Who gave you the audacity? Igbuchiwa Igbo. Na igbuchiela Igbo na. That killing kunu ji create Nnamdi Kanu nọrọ onwe ya innocent. You ga create hatred, more hatred for nothing. The man nọrọ onwe ya. Ọ ya sị gị ga jide onye amị. Gbuo onye amị, gbuo nwunye ya. Very myopic idiots. Many of them have common sense. If they talk here, you'll be like, nah man, where is this one coming from? Where does this person reason from? I win Stanley Emeka. I get out from here, you idiot. That's how I treat fools like this. The number of fools. The number of fools in every family. They can see majority vote nonsense. That is how majorities operate. Who are those people troubling you in Nigeria? Few of you went to school now. Then there are idiots who cannot even speak, who cannot even, just ask them their name, even in their own language. They cannot even speak their own dialect fluently. They are the ones deciding for you on how to live. Do you know that? Do you know that those the educated in this, the elite in this country? Let me forget about the elite here. No, I just want to use English to describe this, and then I'll go back to my language. Let me say this. The average man here who is well educated and who has a job or a business doing somewhere is angry and bitter over the government. Hence, you are angry over the government. The next thing you resorted doing is out of anger. You say you don't have PVC. I don't care about PVC. You don't want to have PVC. And why you say you don't want to cast your vote, that vote doesn't count. Or you Miss Link, I'll block you from here now if you don't have sense. If you don't have sense, your papa no go feel go talk the talk now for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. It is these leaders that will do so. The last bullet we have now is these leaders. The last hope I will now about these people. You guys ain't sense, common sense, you ain't sense. Your number, we go the phone number. Someone go the courage now. But go the one person, one of them na phone. But one of them na phone. But go the one of them na phone. Number these people ana achiacho. Ana achiacho. Ana achiacho. Ana achiacho. And one or any of them that you look for their number that you will not get. Stop the insult on them. This thing now, here from here now, number Governor Charles Soludo, for example. Now, when you feel bad, you find way, oh yeah, your number, call them, see, His Excellency, ni wonye do ta. Ni they happy. Onya age bugi, this person enwe hoge megi, oga sigi keyo, all of them. I have tried many. And when any of them guys go crudely, despite na ham and all phone that thing can be on record, they will answer you calmly. But look for 2 or 3 of them on a phone. Hope and number hope that chiacho. Call him. We are a day happy. Oh yeah, what I want to fake account on can block one, unblock again. You know one thing with me, if I block you, I'll block any other account. It is obtainable here. I'll block if I block you, I block including any other account you might create. Not your papa get me. Your father who made a mistake and get back to you did not raise you well. Then you cannot even drain anything from what I am saying. Therefore, I don't need to keep you closer. I buy you off. Come and get away from here, you. If you used to have sense. People should go and sit down. What you don't know, stop claiming, stop assuming that you can do it. What you don't know it. You cannot bring you from heaven to earth and flog you on the ground. You cannot do that thing that you don't have capacity of doing. In what of the capacity, in what of the capacity. This thing requires somebody interfacing with Mr. President and not you being at the comment section now. Stop this thing. On this social media, let me tell you one thing. You don't know. Oh yeah, see, let me just show you one magic now. Let me show you one magic. Let me show you what you don't know. Man pass man. Oboro no. Oboro ino ina kocho. E kocho ga he weli hibe wuru. Me sure no. Sit down quiet. Let me show you one magic now. Otinya shede. Otowade. Igbo me this thing. This is my WhatsApp now. My Jenna, you go. This is my WhatsApp now. Hold on. Let me do something. Let me just on this light. Let me use this one. So here is my WhatsApp. Now listen to me. You see, this is my WhatsApp. On this live section, Kanzigi Otibo Shide Bube. This is what we can do. We have wisdom. No be church, no be noise. Now, for experiment, I am from Imo State. I will not use Imo State to do this thing. Now, please, those of you watching me, this is how the thing is. By tomorrow, if you chat me, I will provide these contacts. The whole senators representing the good people of Enugu at the red chambers. I don't have any of them phone number. But please, viewers, from now till tomorrow morning, I need the phone numbers of the 3 senators from Enugu and all the Federal House of Representative members from Enugu State. Please, if you have these numbers, help me with it. It should be in on a live video, Governor Zoko this thing. Akanina Harofu. Now, as I made this video in the morning, this is to 11. If I make this video in the morning, before God and man, I will be on this live video. Those numbers will be entering my phone. This is the way it is. Now, if you want to fight, you fight strategically. Do you know that we can get these phone numbers? You know why many of us cannot air such phone numbers? Why I not get air such phone numbers here? Because if we do it, he gave already the number. Some of them, and they have trouble. Who will come for you? All of these things you are doing, they are all selfishness, clothed out of pride. Okay. One idiot said, sorry. One idiot said, just commented here. His name is Antonio Cafo. He said, you can't even buy fuel. Anthony, this is my security house. This is security house. Anthony, this is my house, eh? This is inside my compound. Anthony, when we are talking important thing, it has nothing to do with pride. It has nothing to do with pride. My name is Governor Ezioku. No, I'm not on this internet for money purposes, alright? I'm a gas vendor, a plant installer, and I do some other good businesses, genuinely. Now, because of the things I do, they are genuine. I do not need to argue with you. You are still a boy. Go and think of your life. And these are some of those things I'm trying to treat here. After all this, my sufferings in life now, if I gather things you want to fight, you want me to use it and fight for you. Even the little time I deposit to speak for Ndibo, you don't also appreciate it, brother. You're very, very stupid. You are organically stupid. Because I'm not sure on the size. My topic tonight or this page is not your size. Hembega here, I borrow your size and not even the size of your uncles. Oh yeah, get out from here. Where is him? Where is that Anthony? And look at your face. Lay your condition. Lay your condition in life. Imagine the journey of life will take you to. Tomorrow when I see you now, oh no no ni be cage ah, oh no no ni mo no na ba hang. Governor zo food. Nhugiri life now you lie low, okay? When you forget about what our pitch is, a thunder babu that day. Or you get out from this page. Now, speaking to you further, brother. Brothers, let us stop the insults on these guys. Just stop. There are strategies, means. There are means of doing things. Stop those your emotional idiocy that can never do anything, that cannot even yield any result. But I'm telling you that on this internet, before God and man, if we want to gather all their phone numbers now, if we call it a weak job, we will achieve it. If we decide that this thing is what we are going to do on live video like this, there are numbers JPAC, that JPAC you see as ordinary person, there are phone numbers he will bring that will shock you. It will shock you. Wagaji, many of them, there are numbers they will bring that will shock you. We will add all of them. At least every week, I send the text message, His Excellency, God bless you, sir. Just keep breathing it into their ears. These pastors, do you know that some of these pastors you see here, they are calling these people on the phone, telling them, this thing, this thing, all of them are making moves, all of them are taking steps, all of them are saying something. All of them are saying something. Then you need to add your own. In civil manner, there are ways to follow these people. The last shot you have is these Igbo leaders. Without them, you can't be there. Aman why only those who believe or say hope was them and all sabo what's his name? No to Sokalo, no sabo what's his name? Soludo is a sabo. Ndubisi Mba is also a sabo to you. Oh yeah, your papa should go and become governor. Let's see, since it's an easy something, go and become governor. Then turn down those things you know you can turn them immediately. Your papa never run for councillor before, never win, not even Nze. Then people are there, keep quiet, shut up. When it gets to your turn, the process that will bring you to government, you cannot get it when you go and insult these people. And now, let me tell you one thing. One politician from my village told me, he was at the state house. He said to me that you cannot fight a system that is already corrupt. You alone, only you, cannot fight a corrupt system. You alone cannot fight it. You need the collective effort of everyone, whereby those people, you need their efforts, are not interested in whatever you are doing. It will not work. It will never work. People should stop this nonsense they are doing. Somebody will just say, do you know that somebody said to me that I should ignore comment section. No, brother. Let me tell you one thing I do. Yes, I like ignoring it, but I don't like having idiots in my class. No. That's wrong. You pass some people away. I don't know why. Do you know why? In every organization or anything you're doing, the ability to suspend people, even in policing, even in church, they suspend people and give them back seats. That is the discipline of every institution. Take it or you leave it. Take it or you leave it. That's the way it is. Your mama, once your mama want cook beans, she dey first select them, say remove concrete, remove stones, some dirty things. She doesn't need to cook them together. Even the Bible, Jesus made reference. He said that he will separate the wheat from the chaff. This is right. You don't say because you're a public person, then you open your gate, open cankerworms, dogs, pigs, everything, you just barge in. Wow. No, so stay quiet here. Stay quiet here. You want to know my topic? I will suspend you. Since you don't want to be patient, I'll suspend you. You will join us some other time when you will be able to understand my topic. That's my discipline, man. Thank you. I have every need to deal with some persons. My topic is, hence the release of Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo thing right now to work for. The Igbos needs to work for it. The Igbos that will work for this thing is not you. It might not be you. That's not a letdown, but it might not be you. It does not necessarily amount that it must be you. It mustn't be. It's an elite something. It's something of the leadership. It is your governors, your senators, many of them just very, and somebody will initiate it. Somebody amongst them will initiate it. Okay, you've heard before, somebody came up online and said that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not the one holding Nnamdi Kanu, that the Southeast leaders should go and put their house in order before they will come back and talk about the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, we've heard those kind of words. So the best way for we to achieve those things, is it by quarreling these same leaders that they've referred us back to? So it is the same people they referred us to. These are the people we are going to meet. Like Hope Uzodinma, you see like this, Senator Hope Uzodinma, the governor of Imo State. Watch amongst the governors. The man had a corner. Hope Uzodinma had a corner. Ndubisimba had a corner. You see these people. You see these two figures. You see these two figures. When they tell you, any day Hope open his mouth and say that I na roro maka release of Nnamdi Kanu. Man, they when Hope Omega. I don't really like him because of the process that brought him into office. You understand? But that doesn't mean that Hope Uzodinma is a total bad person to me. I'm not supporting him because politically we are not meant to support our opponents. You don't do that. But if I should judge Hope, with the activities of Hope, former governor Rocha Sokrocha, Hope is doing better than him. The only thing is that the level of killings in Imo State will make you not to see what this man is doing. That's the gospel truth. But this man the Assunta flyover, this man from Owerri prisons to Okigwe roundabout, Hope from Abakuma to Olo, Hope Mbise, that Mbise road, Hope straight to Mbise. As I speak to you, these are long roads. Man, I won't be horror on my local government, or be even one trip of chipping. But nevertheless, let's say the truth. Then when I go Nyamere, just that the level of the level of unaliving people in Imo State became so much that people can no longer see his good work, and the man is struggling right now to know how he can balance these things. Shall we gather our voice together and begin to tell him, no, all right, let us get this our brother out of this place? Politics, when it's time to do politics, we know that this is politics, but when it's time to say the truth, then we'll face the truth and reality. Instead of you to know how we can manage these people, you that is threatening Hope, now again not to get threatening Hope, now Hope will betray ya. Now at the end of the day, you get Hope, you get win. That is, let me just tell you one thing. Let me just tell you this thing. And when he gave me these are for the open Hananoche, they become former governors. So if there were criminals in power, these are former criminals. Sorry to say this, they will outsmart you. And after governing you, check many of them, they don't stay back in that state. 99% of the governors that has ruled any state in Nigeria, they don't stay back in that state. I know how to deal with them. When I see your comments, that is the last minute you have on this page. So these guys, they have ways, they have one thing or the other they can do that you can't even do. Your papa no go fit do one. Oluchi, ask again. I've not seen your message. I've not seen your comments. He said if I can hear you. So don't use mouth what you know you cannot do. Oh no, only on this internet. For somebody will be or type what I give a hungry man. Fool. If you keep quiet, he does not understand that for you keeping quiet on him calls him a fool, tells him the level of foolishness in him and upon his lineage. Instead of him to shut up and hide his head, he will be there making noise, blah 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 blah. Nonsense people. If you like, he threatened Benjamin Kanu from now till next year. He is the current deputy speaker. By force, you want to force them. You want to force these leaders them. By force, they must talk about what you want them to talk about. Do you think they will listen to you? Do you think they will ever listen to you? They can never in this life listen to you. Every now and then, everybody will threaten them. You get threatened, you threaten Benjamin Kanu. Benjamin Kanu, PA, bro, your elder brother, you will not be in the condition you are right now. And it is easy on social media. It's only on this social media. I found out that it is easy. Anybody can open his mouth and say, Hope is an idiot. What's his name? Alex Oti. He's a fool. He's an idiot. Ojo Zakalo is an idiot. Ojo Zakalo, chief of staff. If he becomes your in-law, you will not be under that condition you are. So shut up. Don't, if you want to talk about your frustration, mind where your channel is. Shut up sometimes. Meshitu no ono. Man keneri benni nkena pass it tire or full tire SUV in there. You can't even meshiono when you know you can't do anything. Forget your noise. You've made this noise for years. This is Africa. Africa is structured that these people are ahead of you. Oh yeah. Comment, let me deal with you. Kanona Oba to Oba. You one hand kit and the check of one hand mother. Elekowanya na one the five na Brina one room na ni rope. Only call on ketam. Only call size only be near me at that place. No na the 89 na Brinimia. Irie banku Tigaza. You look as if you are healthy or you are a human being. We go kuchishi gege. Come and remove that cap. Give what I sense, idiot. Come and remove that thing. Who are you? Fool. I don't know who is bringing this impamas out here. Idiots. Must you be in this page? Must you follow me? Must you watch what I am doing? Must you comment? Are you not a doubt once you know I didn't invite you and you are here commenting rubbish? Your papa the useless, Maggie the useless. Again, Adekopa useless again. Sorry for going that rant, but I have to say it. Because if they had given you adequate training, you will not be here. You should know that they will abandon. Come on, get out. Where is the other idiot? Charity, get out from here. Fools. Oluchi, I've commented my number. I've replied you, sir. Oh ma, don't know which one. I check under your comments. Check under your comments. You see where I laid my number there for you. So people should stop this their when threats. I just clicked like to it so that you will know that I commented my number there. In case you want to call in now, you have an advice for our people, you want them to stop these things they are doing, and you just want to air your own opinion here. Civilly, calmly, I'll drop a number. You can call me via that number. But if you come here now to talk rubbish, I'll block you. I'll block you immediately. Drop the call and block you. Somebody will be there. Omeponia, Ojo Zakalo be a fool. Ojo Zakalo Sabo. Ojo Zakalo. Your papa, mama, no the Ojos or mates. Mission academically no value. While these people were becoming leaders, where were you? Where your papa did? Should be your papa a brave man. Where is your father then? Or anywhere, anything that will bring about Nnamdi Kanu's freedom, for example, you people will go there speedily. Me when you attack. Are you telling me that Obruma Hope was that you and I know decides today? No need Nnamdi Kanu. He will not be at the comment section doing it. Let us. You people have tried attacks on people or work. You have tried insulting people. It didn't work. You have tried a resolve, a support or non-government. It didn't work for you. Now it is time to use humility. Do you know why? Okay, look at a civil protest. Now somebody is doing under this comment. Igwe Obiaru na my comment section. On the free man Nnamdi Kanu now. This is excellent. This is excellent. Hence, these leaders are doing anything. You can get there. You can go there. You can. Even in the moral, about the noise, about nobody go do you anything, but you don't get that mind. You no get that mind. Anywhere you see these governors come for, so me, I have the mind. I can do this thing. I'm telling you, I can do it. Obo church, obo noise. I can go every hope ubira. I can go to any event, anywhere hope or them might be an event. Mwa potaba na Freeman Nnamdi Kanu ne ti adia mu amewuria na camera imewuli mu ya. Mmechakwa is either I go back to my house or I end there up na police. I will still go home because it is public opinion. I have my right to do so. You will be under the cupboard, eaten to under your bed, there. Also, I can't fool, betray a sabo, you may video post to. The thing is not adding up, it's not changing anything. Then I also have the privilege in what I number these people, all of them before God and man. I can get all their numbers. Then let us have few you to the sensible. We start calling them on phone, start writing them messages and all that. If you write to 10 persons, one must invite you. One of them must say, this group, let's have them, let's hear what they want to say. You go, you mobilize yourselves and go. But to make clear with our Igbo brothers now, if you do it now, some people wrote their heart away go. Hey, is that something so that Greg and I go to the hair guy cause there? Okowa ke onye when you pishi nike. Ina no Igbo ogo, you gotta be careful. If you're fighting, ina look on Igbo ogo. They kwa care, ina look on Igbo ogo. With akwamuge, jidego dofu. Jidofu akwamuge as your own private property. Each pota ha abo. Ha ga the day they will betray, ha ga so we apiam. Cross ho. Why must you threaten people? If billionaire, even a comment section, anybody threatening you, even these idiots, they go as far as entering somebody's private WhatsApp. Do you know that is an offense? Ask your lawyer. The person did not give you his number. Fear, give with a number, Ghana WhatsApp or threaten. These people now got as far as they will tell you, they will go to WhatsApp and tell you that that today is Nnamdi Kanu's court. Why didn't you post about it? Insulting and bullying people that should have done that. Just remind them civilly. Some people don't know. When you hear them talking, or they can mad the Koku, challenge. There is a man in a sense here. Okay? Prophet C. Christian. These people can do this. This man can do this. This man now, this man, as also means Ejafo Professor Charles Soludo, this man can engage any group with Soludo. I know many people in Anambra State that can help and do that. And do you think all of them, their commissioners are happy? Or their SAs are happy? You can reach out to anybody that will convey a meeting between you, fix a meeting between you and the governor. You go as Igbo youth and group. But when they organize a youth week, it goes to this kind of people. What do they ask for? Bundles of money. And if they bring you to come and visit these people, let's talk about this thing. How do you feel? I challenge all of you now on social media and rant and I call rubbish. Let's have audience with the governor of Imo State. Me, I can initiate that. I can work towards that. I command you, my brother. Can you check to hope or them maga? Okay, the moment I have hope, let us kneel down and see His Excellency on Wabiko. Because I put down my commands and they come. That guy, a human being. By the time we do it this week, next week, here just somewhere, and then we talk to our women. Mothers say 3 Go on here, go your way, Anemi and Abia, Anemi and Imo, Anemi and Enugu, Anemi everywhere, Anemi and Ebonyi State, women, mothers, they will begin to do. These are ideas and strategies, and not at the comment section. Then while doing it, you can write if it's transport for you to give to those mothers or thereabout. Those big billionaires, businessmen in a main sort today, they are the ones who got free name. Has singing unu will go to 1 million. Men organize or next week or If you get to that place, you mobilize our women peacefully. That same governor gawa to both federal House of Representative members. Will you mobilize peacefully and not threatening them? If you threaten them, they will flee. Many of them don't go to their villages. If you don't, I'm telling you, I'm speaking the mind of the politicians into your ear. If you like, you hear. If you like, remain mumu. Many of them are no longer free with you guys. So by the time your federal House of Representative member receives delegates from his village, his kinsmen, mothers are coming to receive him at the airport, and they are saying to him, "Naya trouble the list of Maz and Nnamdi Kanu." You think they will not listen to? They must be touched. They have friends in the north. In case if they begin to discuss this thing at the National Assembly, they are friends from the north. It is this your federal House of Representative member that will convince a federal House of Representative member from Adamawa to support what he is about saying, and not you. Your brain, your mouth no reach there. Only Shigono Kai no go reach there. Even on the internet, about rubbish, monetization, rubbish. The other idiot no one can page in kitty issue in way, sense in way, brain, no way. And when you hear that Rajagara, no good idea at all. Tell me, Mwabroge. I can stage my senator. I'm not to tell you about another person. I said, my senator, my federal House of Representative member, I know where they are. Airport, I am from Ngobala. If we mobilize, they like 20. Within Ngobala, we can mobilize 300 persons. So, whole story. A airport. If Abia State Governor, all the federal House of Representative members from Abia State and their senators, they are coming to the states every month. They often fly through Imo. If you don't know, politicians from Uli, Anambra States, Okija, all of them uses Imo. Hold on, let me block this idiot again. These fools like to distract me. So they fly through Imo. Brothers, what will happen? What will be the effect if we wait at the airport while Honorable Benjamin Kanu, the Federal Deputy Speaker, is coming back? From here, we will know. Hence, this man bus flight from Abuja. We will know. Even his PAs, they are not happy. We can reach out to these guys. They will tell us, Oga they enter planes, so they Oga they come Imo, Oga they come Abia. Once the man they reach there, he go see all of us for airport. Obo in here trouble, Obo protest. Benjamin Kanu will be embarrassed if he gets to the airport and meets 200 men kneeling down, says Excellency Biko, Honorable our brother. Our problem is Nnamdi Kanu. He cannot walk away. If he walks away, he walks into critics. This is the power of internet. You have the power, but you are a fool. That's why your brain is not working. You insult everybody. Some of those idiots are trying to drag me back to their days of saga, even when I'm making sense that your father cannot make. The best is for me to ignore them. If you send me, if you stay on this internet and you're my fan, and you send me any link or any video that a lady or somebody is making videos and insulting me, the moment you send the video to me, I will block you. That send it to me. I will insult hell out of you and block you. Yes, because I'm a mother and I carry. So I finish dealing with you, I walk away, and if you're talking anything about me, I'll just keep quiet and be looking at you. I've known it. What I'm telling you is what you can do. It is the power what you can do. Once they do it to Benjamin Kanu will start telling speaker, do you know I was embarrassed? The video will be everywhere on the internet. All of them will be careful immediately. The last idiot who commented, Chooks James. Look at how I will block you first for now, because I always say that I don't accommodate fools, you know. You say that you are talking trash. Your chicken brain of begging your oppressors is child's play. Then don't send you. That is part of the problem. That's part of the problem. People don't reason like human beings in this area. Your papa, James, can your father do anything in this matter now? I mean your immediate father. Can your father do anything? Everybody you have in your entire world, can they do anything at this point? You lack idea, you lack people, you lack capacity, you lack knowledge. You are a dead man. Get out from this page. I don't deal with dead people. I don't talk to dead people. See, somebody said again, this is an idea. Let us talk about this. Let me drop my number here. Let's talk about this. You can call in here via WhatsApp or direct call 090 6423 5745 09064235745. Okay, you can call in via this line. Okay. For those, some people are watching me, they may not be able, they don't have the ability to type at the comment section, so you can call in with this number, then we'll put you on loudspeaker. Let's hear your own opinion. He says if he can grant interview on camera on such Oga. See, there are situations that forces politicians to talk. There are situations that forces politicians. If you're a good journalist, there's a way to interview these people. You force them happily or simple and calmly. They will talk. They must talk. Oga, he no get as he be. And while there are ways to get these people into listening to you. No be by insulting them. You no go work. I tell you that your insult the next 100 years. These politicians where people they curse every blessed day, they curse never make them change. Now your small insult then go touch them. Yes, you are right. Justice, you're right. You're right. Many of those illiterates created the problem their brother is facing. Because had it been, for example, that gentle Agarega Babu Shiwe people, Babu Shiwe, our people that time, do you know that bloody act alone from Gentle, whatever Gentle was doing at that point, it was not Nnamdi Kanu that sent him. It was not Nnamdi Kanu that sent him, because how do you judge? This man once turned in the court and said that anybody buying anybody in the southeast, that person is a devil incarnate and is not sent by him. He said it especially on video. Did any of you quote that in Obeko rubbish? Hello. Good evening, Governor Zogu is my name. I am on live video. Are you aware? Do I have your permission to put it on loudspeaker? Go ahead.
Okay. First of all, I want to appreciate you for your lecture this night, because one thing with our people is this: they don't want to learn. That is one big challenge that a lot of our people, because when you started the program, they don't want to even know where you are heading to. Some are already saying, what is your topic, what is your topic? You know, we are too forward to conclude some certain issue, and that is why we are having a lot of problems in our society today. So my main point of calling, you mentioned about stress. I wanted to say something concerning that stress on one of the comment section when I was going through, where somebody posted something that related to what is going on.
So you said somebody posted.
That somebody posted something, and on that under that comment section was full of threats. So I was wondering, how can this threat solve the issue on ground? Threatening all these people, just like what you mentioned about the governors, the senators, the House of Reps, those that are our leaders that are representing us in various capacity in government. When you begin to threat, threat all these people that are supposed to help you when the time comes, how are they going to welcome you when you now need their help?
Yes.
Because that is your point that I'm I don't know whether if I'm so now, why can't we use diplomatic way? Now you mentioned about you people have used force, you have bite people, you have done a lot of things that but now we don't need all these things now. We don't need it. What we need now is how are we going to come together, reason together, and know that we have fight in different ways and it could not work. Let us use another means by having one-on-one discussion, just like what you were saying that we can do a pre-protest, a people protest on the airport when they are coming back, because the route, by the people that are working on that, they are SA and other people. So using that form, it is going to be something, but our people are very difficult. I am looking at your comment section. Look at what people are commenting. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes it's good for one to be enlightened, by educating. Education is not just by maybe you went to university,
morally education. Moral education.
Yeah, that is, I don't know. A lot of our people lack it. I don't really know what is wrong with that. Most especially those people that say that they have traveled far and wide. When they are saying something or making some comments, you begin to wonder. These are the people that say that they have traveled far and wide, and the knowledge that you have grabbed in where you have traveled to. I don't know how you are putting it together to make sure that you are helping your people out. I wonder. Oh, this threat of it, please, thank you very much for hammering on this area of threat, because they go as far as going into somebody's inbox, going to somebody's WhatsApp, begin to threat. You don't even know the person that you are threatening. Don't you know that you are putting yourself into? If you're on this program, let me just make this point. A lot of you are going to land yourself into trouble. Forget about we are facing the one that we are facing. But I want to tell you, you see the threat of a thing that you people are coming out on comment section of some people or imposing people privately to put their WhatsApp, their messenger. You go about there threatening them. You are putting yourself into problem. And most especially those of you that are in Nigeria. I want to let you know that you are going to land yourself into serious problem. And that time you will know the importance of going against somebody, private, going against the law, knowing that there is a law that went against, threatening somebody that does not even done anything to you. A lot of you are going to land yourself into trouble. So we should desist from it. Don't use emotion and begin to do some certain things that will land into problem. And tomorrow you begin to shout justice for this, justice for that. So let us be careful.
Thank you.
Let us learn.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for calling. Some people think that life is all about talking. You talk from a distance anyway. People talk from a distance, and out of that distance, they think nothing they happen. One day, when the consequences of your action breathes upon your head, I wonder how many minutes you will have left in this life. There are strategic means people can do things, and not by insults. Now, in Abuja. Abuja is like when you live in the US, everybody is equal. That's almost how Abuja is. If you get to Abuja and count it upon yourself that you're going to see like 5 senators on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu, you will succeed. This is not story. This is not a super story. This thing is possible. The simple thing you need is not money. The simple thing you need is coordination. Look like human being. Makes sense. That's all you need. So your senator forms or claims he's busy, hence he comes back to his constituency. But you see in Abuja, it is easy to see even your Federal House of Representative member. So far you are not coming to beg money. You can draft these things on a letter. Go there, tell him that you want to submit it yourself. That's why you came. That you have a complaint, something, but turn him to believe that in fact, what you wrote on this letter now, if he doesn't read it, heaven will fall. Put it, you don't need to tell him that if he doesn't read it, heaven will fall. No, for those people that have low IQ. You can make him feel as if, His Excellency, these things I wrote here, this particular letter, I know if I don't deliver it to you, I won't sleep. In fact, we've been awake. The whole Igbo land is boiling because of this letter. The man will be like, young man, what are you saying? Where are you from? You mention your name, mention your village, mention your family. Say, really? Can I see? He will collect it and read it. Your opinion will be heard. So many of these Mpamas you see that talks here, they don't even have their senator's phone number. They don't even know how to reach him. They only hear, you don't communicate him. This man does not know the need of your people. You don't even have the courage to talk to them. But you're on the page of Governor Zoku. Governor Zoku will be idiot on Ototo, idiot on Abali, idiot on here. Your ordinary state assembly member wey no be anybody, hungry still hold am. You no even get a number. Fear if him pass here, go be a fuogi. But you are the comment section. There are ways we can do all of these things. Let's say in my local government alone, we have about 200 and something thousand population, according to census. But I believe we are more than that. So out of 200,000, I love the longest time. Out of 200 and something thousand indigenes of Ngopala, if 1,000 persons should do a text message to Senator Ezenwoyewuchi on the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that man must change line the next 2 days. If he change line to another SIM card, we will get it and send him the same message peacefully. Don't insult him. Just remind him, tell him, we are only 1 year on Okomo, only 1 year on Uto Yadi Cheze. He sent the other message down. The whole 3 senators from Enugu will send the same thing. I mean, we'll send the same messages to the same senators there. When I send message, I will write my name at the end of the message and say, my name is so person, with your number. If we do it to 20 senators, I mean, across the nation, all the senators from Igbo extraction, if we do them those messages, one of them out of pride will quote it at the National Assembly and say, His Excellency or Mr. President, over the weekend this is what happened. They must present it. Let's do the same thing to all the governors. Once we bring the phone number, if you add the number now, if you add Soludo's phone number here now, some people are gathered and me. The same people whom are proud on this comment section will go there and start telling him, His Excellency, I never chop. The road leading to my village is bad. When you know he cannot fix the road for you. Then some will go there threatening him because you with a number. Before you know it, the man will change the number. Then it will also take days, weeks to get the current number he's using. Lastly, many of these people, since you can send me message of threat on WhatsApp, Why don't you send it to your governors? Many of them don't take direct calls. Many of them answers only but WhatsApp calls. And with one other small line, they are follow the Zobu. So there are means of communicating these people. These are not spirits. These people are not spirits. If we do it here in River State, starting from Honorable Chinda, many other Federal House of Representative members from River State extraction, we can get their numbers. We can get their numbers now and start sending them message that this is what we want. We can do the same thing to Bayelsa. The senators from that extraction start preaching, not going there to tell Rivers people that they are betrayers. How can you tell an Ikwere man that is a betrayer? Why would you tell a Bayelsa person that is a betrayer? Only Igbo na go no but no betrayer. Only ndị family will betrayer. You must go know who betrayer. They want you to know na come you tell that person no a betrayer. It's a mono sense. Ndoka mami. Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I am on live session. Are you aware? Okay. So I should put it on loudspeaker?
Yeah, no issues. But I'll just, I think everybody can.
Yes, they can hear you.
All right. It's something I want to tell my people, you understand? So when I say my people, I mean every Igbo person, you understand? So one thing I want to say is that freedom, you understand? Freedom is very good, you understand? But when you are looking for freedom, you understand, you cannot get it on a platter of gold. And again is that if some of these people that, for example, if you watch Southeast, you will see that many of the contribution or many of the fights that they've been doing in order to have this Biafra, you will see that it has in a way reduced that region, even on, underdeveloping a bit. So what I'm trying to say is that even if you say that you like your father's house, what you need to do first is, if you get something, you add it to your father's house and not fighting in your father's house. For example, there are a lot of ways that we can improve our region. Number one, we have all this technology or farming, industrialization. So, for example, it's not everything that government can do. So government might say, okay, they put infrastructure for road. Then you people now, there is IPOP, because if you count the number of IPOP around the whole world, there might be more than 30 million people. You understand? So what I'm trying to say is that if they use their energy, since they say they love their fatherland, they should use their energy and be making contribution towards development. And again, I want to also emphasize that the issue of Nnamdi Kanu is left for the politicians to handle. It's not something that
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's not something, like me, I've worked in State House, I've been here, I know what is happening in Odo. So it's not something that you will go and say you want to approach a senator to start telling him about Nnamdi Kanu. No. They themselves know how to settle it, because at his level, he's like a political whatever, and they know how to settle their scores. So it's not something that we will stay here and be looking for who to go and meet. No, we're not supposed to be doing that. But what I'm trying to say is that those people that used to do IPOP, because one thing that you must also know is that if, for example, now, if they give you Biafra today, don't think if you get Biafra today, you begin to sleep and enjoy. No. Some people can get a country, and in less than 1 week, another country will come and take over that country from them. That is one thing people don't know. So, just like as US is now, US is battling every day and night with enemies. Every day and night with enemies. So if you now say, okay, you're looking for Biafra, then that's it, and you not even win, and that Biafra started existing, there's still possibility that maybe after 1 month, Chad will just come and do thing and just take over the whole thing again. So what we're supposed to be talking is, how can we add to what the politicians are doing? Like me now, I know when Nnamdi Kanu used to do broadcasts, it's not everything that he used to say that used to enter, because some certain things, he he will shout on your head why some certain things he's saying is genuine, and why some certain things like he insult, and that insult is something that we Igbo people need to look into. For example, now I can be talking like this, somebody will just say, "That boy, get out. He's an idiot." Meanwhile, if you analyze me, like I can be a data scientist, and I can even be at least maybe one of the best in the United States, and somebody is saying, "Get out. He's an idiot. He doesn't know anything." But I have 2 masters, as I'm even talking to you, I have 2 master's degree. So what I'm trying to say is that those people that used to call themselves IPOP, hadn't been they channel their energy and say, okay, for example, I'm giving you an instance. Maybe there's what they call hydroponic farming. Hydroponic farming is something like a soilless farming. So had they been they make contribution and even get Chinese and say, come and teach my people. Let us use this money. Let us use this money to set up a mechanized farming for my people. Maybe vegetable production. Like they will know our region for vegetable production. They can also contribute money and say, okay, let us build the city. Because all those money that they are contributing abroad, that they are using to fight, those monies are in millions. And if they've been using those money to be building cities and giving people and renting and say, okay, this is what IPOP is doing, because you can like your fatherland. For example, now if I say I want Biafra, I must be very happy first about developing my fatherland first. Before you will now say, okay, because you cannot tell me that there is no single, you don't have any single investment in Southeast and you're saying that you have Biafra. It doesn't work like that. Even me, that is not even a member. You understand? I know how many investments I've put in Southeast because every day I'm thinking about Southeast. So can somebody now that is in US now say, someone that does not even have one single investment and say that he's a IPOP member and that he likes my fatherland more than me? And the answer is no. So what I'm trying to say is that had they been when Nnamdi Kanu was doing this thing, there are a lot of ways. See, there's a lot of ways to get Biafra. Had they been when Nnamdi Kanu is doing this thing, he put all his members together and say, you know what, let us form a political party. Since this is our ideology, we want development, we want it, because we know that federal government doesn't do enough. Everybody understand that one. But you can galvanize your members, like what Ebuka Obi is doing. You can put your members together and be building something, and they say, who is the person developing all this smart city? They say it's IPOP members. You understand? Because immediately you come and start hitting policemen, beating everybody, you are going to create insecurity. And when you now create that insecurity, number one, on Nigerian side, people will die. On the side of Southeast, people will die. Investment will go down. Many things will go down. Because I know how many billionaires that will look at Southeast and say, okay, let's go to Asaba to go and invest. I know someone that is building one biggest state somewhere in Asaba. But I think we are not doing all these things. Many artists. So to summarize what I'm trying to say is that we Igbo people should learn how to talk. You understand? It's very important. Even our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, when he was in court, you understand? Because some people want to help you, but the way you shout and the way you insult people, you see those people will just step back. You understand? So what I'm trying to say is that it's important that we know how to talk, and then it's also important that we use this agitation, transform it to something that is development. Because I know all the population of IPOP people in US and all those things. If you put them together and they are even contributing, even if it's $50 every month, it's enough to use to build gigantic projects in Southeast. And by now, many people start coming to Southeast, just like what Surujo is doing. So that is my own contribution. Thank you. So I'll just pay attention to hear what you're saying.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Right, yeah.
God bless you, sir. All right, so everyone, it is good to listen. At times, I know it's late, but all the same, I'm not going to stop now. I'm not going to stop now. Let me tell you this. Somebody was saying to me, why can't the Igbos bring back their businesses to Ali Igbo? I said, why is this phone? Hello. Adam, I'm on live video. Are you aware? Go ahead now. Go ahead. Should I put it on loudspeaker? Okay, go ahead, sir.
If you want, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the adopt is like every the reason why most of really more channel here is because we don't love ourselves. 99% of people are not talking because we ourselves don't love ourselves. I'm in America, but years ago for a long time. I had a shop there in America, near the motor parks.
Wait,
Okay.
Is it better? Just write me on WhatsApp, because you said you wanted to talk to me in the private. Just write me on WhatsApp. Hence, I'm out of this live broadcast. I'll call you.
Okay. All right.
So, now, when you talk about, let me call somebody back. There's a respected person who called here. So somebody was saying that the Igbos should bring back their businesses back home, and I was like, how many persons? For example, somebody who sells spare parts. Hello, sir. Should I put it on loudspeaker? All right, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, like I'm getting online. Yeah, it's very, very important. After I'm buying a live video, you will never get it. Yeah, be able now what I can have a fundamental problem and that is why na Biafra actually, and that is why it is a problem, and that is even the reason why, one of the reasons why Nnamdi Kanu is not able. That is another reason why the ESN or what not have from the failure. One thing I want the Bamagi how to do, which is very wrong. We don't know how to lobby. Didn't get one spearhead this struggle, Biafra and others. They don't know how to lobby. Imalahabia may have Biafra Noah. Imalahe Kuka Makagi see Okonata our politicians, talk to them so that they can talk to the federal power. Ufanuma for the non comment section again, I can do where is.
Oh yeah.
Now, but idiot, how can you beg your oppressor when you don't have equal power to fight the supposed oppressor? When he gave me wisdom is profitable to direct. Now, I be a bit of Biafra, then we are organic as if no what the problems. I will tell you, even this federal power they go break it. Oh how Biafra didn't like this, they didn't have the one the politician. Because I did know we are organic as if the Biafra struggle against the politicians. In fact, no politicians can emerge that.
Yes. I represent here Ojo Abanyahanwanime.
Yes. Hey, because the man, these guys, they have clear. You know, and sorry to say, our brother, senior brother Nnamdi Kanu, Omar how to lobby. When you are doing something, even your brother getting that's in the Benwes brother Mogina and our former Kigi over a particular Nyama Sagemba. You to know time we see Ukwana. And this particular thing now, problem be done now, be those in this Barua. I'll American burning to the Google radio almost. I'm like no voice here. Yes. And I may fool everything. But when it gets to this level of I think only where opposite opinion, or they can say Botea Kibu. Oh, yeah, I can the police have fought away as if this is Biafra who against them that is targeting them. Now, fast forward, I'm going to think. Fast forward, I hear Basara, all these boys say that I'm a gender Fulani mafia. How can you go on live video? One day you won't kill one Igbo. A whoop, a Siako, a Richana, and a village to give whatever boy is. Then, he said, and one day you can own million power that he used there against you.
Okay, easier.
I use that because I'm forgetting that you were trying to Yama. So, you see, until Ogugis in here and them, Ogugis said there is my English. Always said there. Until Ogugis is not like you know, started to bomb now. Do you know that initially that man supported the Biafra?
I lobbied the man that time. I lobbied at that time. And it was okay. It was okay. Sir, I will not mention your name. I just want to let the world understand something. Viewers, the person who called me this thing now, I don't want to disclose his identity. He was watching me and he had to call. I have his number already. This man called me one day and told me that he had a terrible dream against Gentle. Gentle and the Angel Makeup the same time. He shared with me and told me that he doesn't want to write it on the social media because he's only careful, not as if he's afraid of anything, but that people will misinterpret it. But that he see these two persons marching down the same time. So that you know, or 2 weeks, or 2 weeks, not to 2 weeks. Now, how was I able to communicate into his message? Because I paid attention to listen that somebody like this did not just call me to tell stories. I paid attention. So mgbe kwuru that thing ke ihe mburu so mewo emerem na agwa nda ihe ha dey like eno eziokwu that is what will bring his end. Was that my response?
That's true.
So continue with what you're saying, sir, briefly.
So just like Asaria initial, I agree. Next minute or next time again in our water, disagreement better. And then you can you know, problem because if you are now most people say now but they should have
yes.
Learn how to lobby people. But on that, the right way would have been to get the consent of our politicians.
Yes.
I'm naming the bad ones there. But as in okay, for them. Just like you could say some of these abolition will have to go and meet them. You get them across.
Yes.
At some point, that one said, deep information on how to go about this thing. So, and the most people
True. Lastly, sir. Obu memewe protest here. For example, now now for the release of Nnamdi Kanu.
Yeah.
Federal government wiki sheba ho were be bia na state ahụ gba to and about protesters without the governor. The governor must be aware. Yaburu ma governor so nda agwa president wiki si no. All one si no. Nda honor ya film. Nda honor ya.
Our politicians in the federal power gajaga. So, most of these are brother. No, we share the chakama. Somebody full grown person, different opinion from yours. Instead of equal warrior doyana, it's a Arab marrying no way food, tag sabo. Or what are there go automatically. Also, young man, no go. On why woman? Even when Mutarasef, when you talk about in your daughter, that was saying,
yes, now.
So common sense, let me. Or that is a call in Dana. Baby guy, somebody, man, Sabo, you will die. This one, that one. It doesn't go that way. I will tell you now, he showing this trouble they were among us. And one of the, in fact, the first part to amend things with those young men. I would then I couldn't say her.
There was, sir. Thank you, sir. Asị na iru ọma ka ejuji aga n'ogwu, iri ọma ka ejuji aga n'ogwu, iru ọma ọ bụrụ threat. Ghana, it feature my how mean our people. They got in a comment section. This guy Ijele. Don't condemn people completely, because when there are things they may say, you will pick a point from there. You don't just say, hey, somebody wants to talk. He says, shut up. While your father gives a parable that says that you must hear it first. The Bible even stationed to it. The Bible said that he that answered a matter before he heareth it, the same is a fool. You've not even listened. You can't even go back and think and say, this thing this person is saying, can I pick one or two things out of it? Now, and at this point, when you want to go boy, now to still go back and seek the consent of these people, these leaders. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. That's the right thing. That's what we'll do. Outside that, there's nothing you can do. There is nothing. Now, let me ask you one thing. You know, when a fool talks, they don't calculate what they say. They don't even quote the implication of the things they are saying. Somebody said, Nnamdi Igbo bulatacha business. Somebody said that to me. That should start. If you see how these people talk to you on WhatsApp, Governor Zoko, they can't even write. They will only make a voice note. Governor Zoko, and to kill it all, you're welcome. My brother, why? You know, there is difference between, although if you write me in the private, which may seem with sense, you only need little direction. So I'm not against that. No matter anything you send to me on WhatsApp, it's in the private. Yeah, that's not a cause for an argument or having issues with you. No. So listen. You want somebody to pull down his spare parts business from Ladipo in Lagos and move it to his village where there are only 3 cars. Only 3 people owns cars in his village, and the other one is Dasun, 1863 model or 1971 model. The other one have a Peugeot 55 1986 model. Another person have Toyota Camry and does not even drive it. How do you think that car will get spoiled and this person will be able to sell spare parts and earn a living? You are advising somebody whose livelihood falls out from the things he sells in Lagos. You want him to relocate his business back to village where nobody will buy. So when he gets back to the village, who will buy those spare parts from him? You, I be your papa. You will carry him out to hold for hand. The local store in front of your house can never boom better than the supermarket along the major road. These are the secret of business. And I don't know how possible you think it is for those Igbos who lives in Kanu to just wake up one morning, everybody will uproot your shop, and they will come back to the village. Halota village, your uncles are for chance. I don't know what you are even saying. Or Halota get planning how to kidnap them, how to buy them. I don't understand. So you want them to come home at what? What did you put in place for them? Even the houses cannot just wake up one morning and pack their things and leave Imo State. No. hala maybe enwere panic hala achibak. The Yorubas cannot just wake up one morning and say that they are leaving Imo State now. All of them will go back home. No, that's a lie. They are there for business. Ina si ndị Igbo niile lọta, ndị Igbo niile nọ na town lọta, egbu ogi nwa nọ na village, because your madness will show immediately. Ejaka pigbu ogi. Then some of you shikwata no loro village, ndị no village egbu ogi nwa. You will not know how ugly the character of your wife is, the character of your child is, until you take them back home to village. Let them go there and base. Ask yourself, in the village, hence they notice that this girl just came back from the city and she has been here the past 6 weeks. Before you know it, she will make friends she has never made in the city before. All those her friends, when they barely consume her pants and her bra, they don't mean well for her. They will give her reasons to become a village champion. Before you know it, all base go there. Okachankeshi Lagos lo, her doya hana bovam vam vam. Only one small area, only way bill from Lagos, Lota village. Okeri hancha. If hancha na bagare ne ogu goloria. So that is not an advice. You don't tell people to just evacuate the city and start running back to the village, relocating businesses. There are businesses that can only function better in Lagos. There are businesses that can only function better in Aba. There are businesses that can only function better in Imo State. It is multicultural. Like in the city of Port Harcourt, there are things you would want to sell. Maybe you import them. They are cheap. If you open a warehouse to sell it in Port Harcourt, people will not buy that much from you. People prefer going to Aba. That sentiment of going to Aba, that mindset of going to Lagos. That is why some people will sew suit in Aba. They cannot even sell it better in Aba. They ought to bill it to Lagos. Dealers in Lagos will buy it and sample it in Lagos. Somebody from Southeast will still enter motor and get to Lagos and buy that thing and say it's original. Why? Because you bought it in Mandalas. The truth is that the person who sold that suit basis in Aba. Businesses works multiculturally. Why would this person build this particular suit to go sell it in Lagos, so that his brothers here, those who looks down on him, will buy it from the sellers in Lagos? Business moves multiculturally according to its network and the base of sales. I don't know if these things I tell you, if you can read them on the paper, see them on the television, or possibly watch them anywhere. Alright, thank you very much. My name is Governor Ezioku, son of the great Shanamite that lives amongst the angels. Some people call me Olilanya. It doesn't matter the time it takes. Things will be fixed. Things will be alright. What you don't know, you ask questions. And sometimes you need to listen. As for Nnamdi Kanu, he will be released. Nnamdi Kanu will be out, not as a result of your insult, not even at the effort of your little insult. Your insult can only worsen things. For now, Nnamdi Kanu is not sentenced to death, not even for the life imprisonment. These things are political steps. This is the way it is. That's how Nnamdi Kanu is the most loved political detainee, the most loved political detainee. And I don't want to explain further to this, but I want to just throw a little light. Even those people who detained Nnamdi Kanu, they love him. They don't want him dead. They don't want him dead. They only playing those things because let's see if he will have a change of mind. Let's do this, do this, do this, do that. They love him. If they don't love him, you and I, we are here. They went and arrested Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya, or kidnapped him, as we may say, brought him into the country. We didn't know. It was upon the announcement that we knew. It was upon their own announcement that we knew. I'm very busy now. So it was upon the announcement that we got to know. We didn't know. So while they are bringing him back, they brought him back here. They didn't remember to buy him. You know why? They don't even want his blood, Nakahawa. They don't want it. They don't want it. So upon everything, the man is still alive. The man went through the DSS, this and that, and to court. From court, they say they've sentenced him. Those things are stories. These things are just, let's keep him here and wait for the response of the Southeast leaders. Then the Southeast leaders that should do something, are they the ones you are insulting? Are they the ones you are trying to insult? Or just Okado who is just dancing on his own? About where war? If you handy believe and they post to cash on the internet that he is rejoicing, who told you that Ojus Okado is rejoicing? Ojus Okado one can politician day like this. Once Ojus Okado sees now that other Southeast leaders are going to Mr. President, saying that Mr. President should release Nnamdi Kanu, he will join them. That is Ojus Okada, I know. He will join them immediately. You will start seeing him talking. He would. Many of the Southeast leaders would want to hijack the microphone and start talking in favor. Any day you see that this thing I said now happening now, know that the release of Nnamdi Kanu is the next day. All of them, they will start talking. The day they released Nnamdi Kanu, was it the first time he came out from prisons? Was it not Chidoka that drove him? Chidoka, Honorable Chidoka from Anambra State, was he not the one that drove him in the car? Have you seen him say anything now? They will talk. They will do something. Mazi will be back. Not at the effort of your noise, or even those people whom are making videos that they hate him, he will right there today, they will jail him today. Those ones making videos from South Africa and the ones making videos from Abuja, their opinion does not even count. Nobody knows them. Forget content and create here. Don't go and plan attacking anybody because the only have the video saying that is in support. Don't go after them. Those guys are hungry people. They are only making video. The only power they have in this life is that video they are making. Outside that video, they don't have any other capacity. So don't start having them in mind. You can imagine me. I will leave what I'm doing. I will say I'm fighting who? Which blogger? Who amongst these people? Person don't pass, don't be silly now. You just ignore them, move on. Fight me. I have a lot to do. I got some uncles that need good houses. I need money to build for them. I have some widows. I have the target and the mandate to raise 100 buildings for 100 widows before I will leave this earth. And if by mistake I don't complete it, my children have a lot to do in life. So I'm not there to come and start petting any issues or not within them matter. Let me not be distracted. The Bible says in Romans chapter 1, I think either Romans or Acts of the Apostles chapter 1, the Bible says that for the earnest expectation of God's creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the living God. The untied roads in my village is waiting for me to come and tile it. Either I get money from my business to come and do it, or I become a leader to come and do it. It is compulsory that a lot of things that are not fixed in my place, the days of complaint is over. I have to do something. Go to Lakongobala, ABM, Alex Simbata is tiling a road there. The man is busy tiling road. So what if I be like that man? And instead of me to face that thing, the only thing I should face is when I come to internet now, video. What nonsense. I should think of something. See, few days ago, I was around the director of stock gas, Njinoba Merije. I was just standing beside him. I was looking at this man. If money na by size, if I beat you, this man no get muscle, but this man got muscled money. The thing no be by muzzle. The thing no be by cho. This thing is by calculation. Strategically, it's 8 o'clock. Sometimes 7:30. The man dey there for billionaire in dollars. Last week Monday, he drove himself with only one police, one only. If you see where him throw away in Hiloso Pakam waka bang 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 enter. If you ever mismanage 1 kg, this man will deal with you. So this man has this kind of things. Do you know what his vision is? This man is building another big multi-million-dollar storage tank. If you touch his lips, ask and say, what is your vision? The man will be telling you that maybe people get refineries. What if he build refinery and a bad thing? Everybody is struggling just to grow. The man is struggling. So I should leave the right things I am supposed to do for myself. I have a friend of mine who used the marble. You know 1 meter of marble, the original, there's one particular marble. He bought that marble 90 something thousand naira per square meter. That is what that guy used. The whole inside of his whole compound, inside the whole rooms in his compound. Because you don't know, you idea. Let's assume that his compound now really be 400 square meter. Use go to your head, calculate go to this thing. Let's assume now 95,000 naira per square meter. Play. Let's say times 300 inside the whole room, not be the compound. Times 300. That is 28.5 million naira for inside 3-bedroom flats, because the rooms are big and the lobbies. 28 point something million. And person used to do ties. Do you know that there are some houses in the city of Port Harcourt here, somebody used more than 100 million naira put ties, marble inside compound? You will realize that there is difference between Igbe and the Igbe. These people are living kingdom life, life of excellency. They've never held any political position before. If you see them, their wealth has made them to shut up their mouth. Many of them are in Pali State, many of them are in Nafe State, many of them are around Odilini Road, many of them in GRA. They don't talk. I went to UPTH on emergency some time ago. I went to UPTH to visit somebody. Before I could step down from the I went to see them. I went to pick something at the car. Before I could get to the car and come back again, somebody opened his mouth and said, "Everyone here, can I pay their bills?" A matured woman, this should be a retiree, or maybe she retired from her job recent of that time, or maybe she just returned from the United States. The woman paid bills for everyone there. Okay, there I knew that giving has level. You are a giver to some extent. Then there are people that are, when they give you get paralyzed. You shut up. Silently, slowly say, "Can I pay for everyone here?" No camera. She wasn't doing it because she feel like this is the compassion that produces miracle. She had compassion over people. She had compassion. The woman didn't ask how much. She said, "Can I pay for everybody?" Emergency unit. Do you know what it means? Accident and emergency unit. Somebody said, "Can I pay the bill for everyone?" That should run into millions. Should be from 10 million up. Somebody paid. So the time I should make money that should save my word, I should divide it and come and start. There are things I did last year before God and man. I didn't know that I deserved Cain. I never knew that. In fact, I was supposed to be isolated by those who loves me. If they had called me to order and I didn't listen to them, then something was drastically wrong with me. I needed to change cycle. That was my problem, and I didn't know. But I'm telling you, the expectations in my community, the expectations. Do you know why some of your uncle don't like you? Do you know why some of your uncle, when you come back home, they will talk gossip about you? Because they are hungry, you didn't give them anything to eat. When they came and complained to Jesus that these people are coming from far, this and that has happened, it is night, oh, if they send them away, I hope anything will not happen. While they were complaining, their master knew that these people need food. He offered them food. Some of your uncle want do you a charity this December. You know why? Because you never buy bread to go give them before. Make them see the need to pray you into more life. When you come back, your mother tell you don't go and greet them, don't give them anything, and you obey. That is why you're having issues. By the time you go and touch their lives, if anything wants to touch you, they will breach that thing. The most eldest man in my village said that, Olilanya, if anybody is trying to do you anything, we will dive in. He said, I dive in. Who will dive in times of difficulties? What foundations have you laid? Some of your uncle, rain is beating over their roof. The roof over them is leaking. They are bitter because their children cannot do anything. And even you, some people, you are a hope to some people. There are some of your relations that they can only feed with this Christmas only if you get home. There are some of your relations, they have never seen one full bag of rice before. And this is a minor thing. You buy data 3 times a month, sometimes 10,000. You subscribe your GoTV. If you know you cannot carry all of them Xmas, get to the junction, we bill half bag for them, just at something thousand. We bill half bag of rice to them. Say they bro, that's your uncle that gossiped you to be a blood money person. The best way to pay them back is not to avoid them. We bill half bag of rice to him. Let him receive it. Put 5,000 and say, expressly write his name and say, give to my uncle. Say, I'm Siawule. Yawule me Sunday na December. Maram ko Siade. Ubu akade kamwule niya. Hence that thing gets to him. Hence he takes 5,000 and go to the market and eat over. Junction and eat over. If he comes back home, his wife will prepare rice for him to eat. Next week he will be saying chuku gozie nwa onion and rice. He won't even know the time he will go back and tell the same people he gossiped you to that you are a nice person. He will go back and confess to them that you are nice. He has rice now. He does not buy rice in the market. That he sent me rice. That boy is a good boy. And don't wish him dead. Let him stay alive. Coffee here. It is possible. I have a lot to do. I have my maternal home people need the money. My paternal home people need the money. My uncles, all of them need my kid. Do you know how many red mud houses some widows are living in my place? There are some widows this Christmas, they need half bag of rice. So the time I should provide it to them, I should use it to come and fight with you that is jobless, you that have no problem, you that refuse to go back and take up your responsibility. If we must be Salibo, then it must start from my own kindred. This Xmas, by the grace of God, between this Xmas, if I didn't meet up, no, they won't take your money to native doctor, Helen. They will not. Helen. Nobody will take your money to anything. Forget about those beliefs now. If you want send the money, if you fear, send that to POS. Take POS to give them the money now. Nothing there. This is your uncle. If the powers to terminate you lies with them, you will not see today. Forget about those nonsense things they are telling you. Your uncle will do this and that. Your uncle that does not have money to eat. Is it money to go to juju? Somebody who does not have 10,000 naira. Somebody who has never seen 10,000. Life as of today has made your elders wise. Oh. Give him 10,000 and make sure the money is mint. This Xmas, carry mint to give your uncle. He go use the money, put for front of his pocket. If he's going out, he will post it and recount it and put back again. Before that man will spend 1 copy, it will take days. Poverty can even turn a pastor into a witch. Poverty can turn a Harvard doctor. It was poverty that was busy converting Harvard doctors into Okite native doctors. It was poverty. It was poverty that made the pastor to go start hiring people, start lying, start paying gangs and all that. Poverty. The excellence of poverty does not even mind whether you are tall or short or black. Give your uncle something. By December or January, we are going to announce to you what we have done to bless the lives of widows. I've done this like twice, and we are doing 2 currently. It is massive to the glory of God, and I'm doing it gradually. I'm raising 2 houses for 2 widows at the same time in my community. I've done that before. We are doing it again. Just the God of Holy Lion. 1 bedroom flat. That's what it should be, and no regrets. So far God keeps us alive, we will do it, and we will continue doing it. So by the time while I'm doing these things, my uncles should be carried along, those relatives and others should be carried along. The ones that should see opportunity to thief shovel, carry them. Once we finish work, you see shovel, thief, carry. You see remaining block, carry. You see cement, carry. That's the way it is. Lastly, for the sake of a commenter here now, let me say this again. Don't be afraid of anybody. You see, anybody you give money because of that person's condition, and the person now decides to take it to shrine, 2 things are involved there. 1, you are supreme authority over that person. You are a supreme authority over that person. Lastly, you are the go-getter, and you are not a gold digger. You are not a gold eater. You are a getter. There are many of you, I repeat, your cousins can never do better in life until you add effort into their life. Since you have not helped them, their lives, are they living better? Uncomfortably. If you are the only richest man in your village, you are at risk. Every poor person there sees you as a winch. Make them breathe. Make them have a taste of life. Are you telling me, do you know why a Fulani man can terrorize you, kidnap you, go keep you in the bush, and he doesn't understand English? He has never tested life. All his life, the only kinsman he has is goat, cow, ewu, agbe. That's all. Even in your village, he's also isolated. Now let me ask you one thing. There is a video. I'm supposed to post a video here. I will go and check if I will find that video. There's a video where I saw some Fulani men at the power line in my community. So I was about moving. I stopped again on a lonely road. I stopped again. I waved them hands. I said, "Come." The guy was after. I said, "Come." He came closer. I brought out bread from my car, and I gave him the bread and gave him Fanta. I even had to open the bread and eat a little. You know why I did that thing? I remember TB Joshua. The love he demonstrated towards a Fulani man. Opened the water-filling bottle of a Fulani man, drank from it and gave to him and told him that Jesus loves you. Demonstration of love and power, compassion. So I gave the Fulani man bread and tasted from the bread. I smiled over him. He smiled. I shook his hands. And I left. You know what? If I go back next time and passes that route, I will stop. If I see them, I will call them and give them something. Do you know that I can give these guys life? Just the both of them, I can give them life. I can make them my friends. I can make them see the need not to sleep in the bush. This is possible. There is a Fulani man. Google this thing. This name I want to mention now. There is a Fulani man. He is a Christian. He is a bishop. His name is Bishop Abdulkabirum Abba Shalom. Bishop Abdulkabirum Abba Shalom. I have his number here. I respect him, calls him, discuss with him. He is a Fulani man. If this man hail from the military background. A Fulani man. In fact, his lineage has produced one of the former head of state in this country. Bishop Abdulkabirum Abba Shalom is a Fulani man. This man has faced series of threats from his village while speaking about Jesus. But he told me one thing. He said the only thing that made them they could not buy him is this: the love he shows to them. He remembers changing their clothes. He remembers providing food for them. He remembers bringing televisions home and say, take, go and fix in your house, furnish a room, plaster for this person, do a house for them. Convince his fellow brethren, his kinsmen, never to sleep in the bush again. That was how he secured this community. He is a Fulani man. His name is Bishop Abdulkabirum Abba Shalom. Search for it on Facebook. You'll find him. He's a great man. Tonight, it is morning already. My name is Governor Ezioku, son of the great Shanamite that lives amongst the angels with the voice of nature and the authorities beside the heavens and the earth, the cronies, the elements that produces and makes up the altars where man worships and was created. Tonight and this morning, I bless you from the depth of my heart. May you have a blessed week. Good morning.